Bored.
Your girl, Cardi B.
Finally. Belcalis Almanzar. Almanzar? I don't know. I try to get all Hispanic.
Somebody said, that's a government name, y'all. Somebody said that
Belcalis.
they read her name and said it out loud and their couches started floating.
No.
Somebody said, they said that if you, they said that they said her name, they read her name out loud and their couches started floating. Somebody said her name is like, say the spell
3 times with the lights out. And there has to be
her
a mirror
fucking spell, yeah,
within sight.
Bacallus Almanzar.
Bacallus Almanzar.
That's a real Spanish
American
name. I did.
It's so American.
Oh, you want me to get all Spanish with it?
Bacallus.
Bacallus.
There you go.
Bacallus
Probably said
Almanzar.
it wrong. I don't know.
Bacallus Almanzar.
Almanzar.
Yeah.
Almanzar.
I know Spanish motherfuckers.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? I know Spanish motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
That.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not bad.
We out here, baby.
That ain't bad.
We out
That
here,
ain't
baby.
bad.
I'm going to
That
Cuba
ain't bad.
tomorrow, baby.
Going to Cuba tomorrow, baby.
Your girl Cardi B finally released a long-awaited, highly anticipated album.
Yeah. Invasion of Privacy.
Invasion of Privacy.
Yeah.
This was highly anticipated since she dropped her mixtapes, Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 1, Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 2.
Interesting covers.
What, her new one?
Both of them. The old
Oh, the old ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's
And then the
little
new one,
thotty.
and then the new one took it to a different level.
Yeah. Which,
like we talked about.
right, which, I didn't really feel like this album had a theme to it. I don't feel like she played into the concept of the invasion of privacy.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
This kind of felt like I don't want to say that's the wrong word. I was about to say clusterfuck, but not really clusterfuck.
A mashup.
Just a mashup of just songs.
Of songs that are
somewhat trap, somewhat commercial, somewhat
songs that there's definitely many songs that have potential singles, like that are single potential. You know, like
yeah.
Like I can see a lot going out there.
There's not a lot of introspection going on this album.
On that note,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which I would have felt like there would have been a little bit of that when you name your album "Invasion of Privacy." I get it that you're famous now people are like all in your business shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think she could have played on that a little bit. Listen, I'm of this school. You name your album something, then you kind of got to talk about that on the album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Unless you're gonna do something like Name It the Carter, where you just talk about whatever the fuck you want to. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of feel like she could have played in that a little bit. What do you think of these the production on this, man?
The production, she had some good production. It was on point. The production was on point. I can see why she took her time with it.
Right.
She probably was getting shit like that to be just right, and for the tracks, she definitely. I mean, there's maybe like 1 or 2 tracks that I was like, it was alright, but for the most part, it was pretty good.
There was some pretty good production on here. Pretty good quality production. Because I didn't know what to really expect. I was like, what is she gonna do? What is she gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess you would call it like kind of trap sound, but there's a couple old samples in there. You know what I'm saying?
And there's some emotional tracks in there where she's airing out shit.
Right.
Letting it all go.
Right. What do you think of? I mean, there's some good beats, but there's a couple of ones. Because I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah. There's
some strong tracks on here, but there's some tracks I was just like, I can't sit through this. You know what I'm saying? Like those. There's certain tracks I just didn't want to sit through. You know what I'm saying?
You weren't feeling.
Yeah, I think there's one like Kehlani or whatever. I just wasn't really.
I agree on that one.
Yeah, I was
fullest.
I don't want to listen to this. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that track was out of place. Like listening to like the album as a whole,
right?
Like listening to it as a whole, I was like, that one's out of place. I was like, if you were gonna do that, you needed a few more of those,
right? That's what I'm saying. Like,
and she kind of just threw that in there.
Okay, that's what I mean by like it being like a mashup of just like singles or songs. It was never really like a myth to the masses. It was just like, yo, this is a hot song. 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 You know what I'm saying? There was no like kind of. I don't know, I guess like story or plot or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, there really wasn't.
No conceptual kind of guideline. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was none of that going on. It's your debut. I kind of feel like you should do that.
You should have ran with
let people know you're here and just tell people. You know what I'm saying? Like tell people that story.
Run with the title.
You know what I'm saying?
Like if not that, the title should have been something different,
right?
To go with what she had.
She's got a lot of stories. I know she's. Listen, I know that you was in the strip club. You know what I'm saying?
We all do.
Right. We all know this, right? You could have.
She aired it out. She said it. Let's talk about it. But
I mean, like, not really.
But not. Yeah, I was gonna say, but not enough.
Not enough. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe a track or two.
I know that you're Spanish. You're Spanish. Is she Dominican? I believe she's Dominican.
I think she's Dominican.
Yeah. I think she's got black in her too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I kind of felt like she played. She could have went a little bit deeper into that. Like
how she just made one track. Pretty much.
At least one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she did one track. She did.
Which one?
I like it.
Well, no, that's okay. That song is like, it's more of just like a. It's just more of like a nostalgia, and like the Bickenhead, like this in Bickenhead.
Oh, yeah.
was just kind of like more of a draw. I know that this brought her culture. Yeah,
she brought it.
That was it though.
But that was it. Yeah, she did one, but that was it. And I thought, to be at the top. I would expected to show a little bit more of that, like to put that in there, because I thought, she seemed like she would, which I'm thinking she'll do that a little more further in the career, maybe the next album, or be featured on other people's music that are Hispanic and making music, and then maybe have them on other songs that she's on, whatever. But I think we'll get a little bit more of that as we go. But she was dabbling in it, I guess, like, because right now she's known for just her rap. So I think she just wanted to do throw one in there and see how it does. Which I actually think, being that it is a sample of something, a classic, old school, it's gonna hit well with a lot of Hispanics, and
of course,
it's definitely probably gonna be one of the singles. I think, because
I think it already is. I think they already started playing it.
Okay, well there you go.
I think I heard it on the radio.
Didn't even know it.
Yeah,
but there you go.
Yeah, I think I heard it on. I think I've heard it on the radio already. Yeah.
Okay,
it's already going. It's going.
I don't listen to radio. So.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen. I because of my situation, I got to listen to radio, so I get to get a good idea. You know, they got so I know Breakfast Club is in Killeen now on 19.3 in the mornings.
What?
Yeah, they moved Steve Harvey out.
Steve's gone?
They moved Steve Harvey to 103.1 and got rid of Tom Joyner.
It's more his fitting.
I think Tom Joyner retired.
So
they moved him over, and then
Steve's old school, so he fits with 103.
Jesus Christ! I've listened to them in the morning, dog, and I'm just like, God, dog, these old I hate going in the morning, dog. Listening to 103.1 and niggas. It was like Tom Joyner with his old ass, and then Steve Harvey with his old ass, and I'm like, dog, I'm not interested in none of this shit he's talking about. Breakfast Club is on, and it's just a little more interesting. They had Killer Mike on this morning. He was on there apologizing for the shit he went through. It's just a little more interesting shit. That shit that I kind of care about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let's get into some of these standout tracks. Okay, I gotta say, Drip Drip.
Drip Drip stands out.
I like Drip Drip. And Take Off.
She went in on Drip Drip.
Yeah, I like her flow, even though I don't think it's hers.
You ain't lying.
Bickenhead was okay.
It was okay, and I liked it because of the sample, because it takes Project Pat. I liked it, I love my 3-6, but
it can be executed a little bit better.
I think so too.
Just like that, I liked it. I don't know who's doing these samples, and even the one with the Lauryn Hill we talked about with Drake, I kind of feel like they're a little lazy.
Yeah,
like
samples aren't being done the way. Remember when we talked about
these are like samples from like 10 years ago,
needed to be used more. Right, the hip hop was missing.
We did say that.
We talked about this.
We did,
and it's starting to happen. But they're not doing it the way it needs to be done. Like, they need to go do some homework from the old school samples and find out how it
right, because I feel like they're cheap samples.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, they just sound cheap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm happy that it's starting to happen.
Right, I'm happy that it's starting to happen too. I'm not wrong either. But
it's like, I mean, we kind of called it. We wanted it, needed it, and now it's happening.
It sounds like I could have probably found the Drake beat or the Cardi B. I Like It Like That, or even the Bickenhead on like SoundClick for like probably like $100 a pop. I could have found those exact same samples done in that way. You know what I'm saying? They just
find them on YouTube.
You can find them on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can find them on YouTube and find something similar to that. You know what I'm saying? For probably way less money.
You probably find something better.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Using the same sample.
Right.
It happens.
What do you think about this Best Life song with Chance the Rapper?
It's right up his alley. So it was a perfect fit, like for him. I mean, he snapped a little bit on there for a second, but not.
It's all right. It's a little catchy tune.
Yeah, not like a full like. He just kind of all of a sudden started.
That's kind of an intro,
and then went back to like it was for just a moment. He kind of.
It's a Chance the Rapper song.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was surprised there wasn't like singing like a choir in the background.
Oh shit. I think there was like real low. They just mixed it real low.
That's what he's known for.
No, probably one of my favorite tracks on there is Moneybag.
Man,
that beat was nasty.
That
beat is nasty.
I was jamming it on the way over here.
Yo, that whole bangs.
That's the one I was jamming because
Moneybag.
Exactly,
hey,
because it banged.
That shit bangs. That's like one of my like top 3 tracks.
It banged in my JBL speakers in my portable. So I was like, I'm putting it in the car.
That beat is wild too. I don't know who came up with that beat. It's like out there, man.
Yeah, that shit definitely was dope.
What you give this on a scale of 1 to 10, man? Let's get to this rating.
1 to 10. It's good. It's not what I think everyone's saying it is. Like not complete. I think she took her time with it. She made a good album. It's just not not what I mean. We get a little bit of what we wanted, but But she kind of, I don't think she's gone all in yet. Kind of still hasn't found exactly where she's trying to be. Maybe like
who's she trying to be?
Yeah, I kind of feel like this album shows a little bit of that, and because of that, I still give it 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah, give it a strong 8.5 because it definitely jams. Got some good production on it. There's a few tracks that are like, but overall, I mean, it jams. There's some tracks out there that are standouts that are definitely going to be in a lot of radio play and clubs.
Right.
Yeah. So you're going to hear a lot of these songs.
You're going to hear a lot of Cardi B this summer.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be a Cardi B takeover.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a Cardi B summer. I gave this a lot lesser, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not a lot lesser, but I know we're usually like in a 0.5. You know what I'm saying? This one, I'm a whole point under. I gave it a 7.5.
Yeah.
There was some good beats. There are some fire tracks on here.
Yeah.
And I do like that she kind of went to some of these old school. I do feel like the samples could have been done better, or just more quality. You know what I'm saying? Just better. Like I like it like that. I like that they went to that because that's nostalgia for me, even though that I'm not Spanish, you know what I'm saying? But it's a nostalgic song. Like, we know that America knows that song, right?
Yeah.
So
it's on commercials, it's everywhere. It's on movies, everywhere.
Right. It's a fire ass song. You know what I'm saying? So for to hear her like call back to that, and then like I don't know, I just feel like it wasn't bad. It's not bad. I just feel like it. Like if you had like somebody legendary behind there doing that beat,
completely executed the way.
It's not as good as if like I'm trying to think like if Kanye was back there and he was doing a sample, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or just anybody that's like real big on sampling. Like,
yeah.
I feel like it could have been like a professional
doing Dipset samples back in the day and shit like that. Could have fucking did that shit.
It probably could have.
It would have been high speed and fast.
Right. Yeah. All in all, though, man, it really does sound like a collection of singles.
Yeah.
She's got singles everywhere, all over this. I know that the song with 21 Savage didn't really hit as far as singles and radio play. It doesn't matter. She's got a lot of other tracks in here that's gonna get a lot of radio play throughout the year. So it's a good debut, but it's definitely rough around the edges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. Is it 7.5 because of the ghostwriting?
I was also going to say that too. I forgot to get into that.
Yeah. You can definitely hear it in there.
Yeah. There's ghostwriting. I can just feel it, and that's kind of one of the things that kind of turned me off from it too, because But I mean, she probably could have had ghostwriting on her first 2 mixtapes. I don't really know for sure.
That's why I've never understood why people didn't give Gangsta Boo her credit, because I knew she wrote her shit.
Yeah, Shauna wrote her shit too.
Shauna wrote her shit. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There's
it was questionable with Lil' Kim.
Mia X wrote her shit.
Mia X wrote her shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, yeah, it was questionable for Lil' Kim. Maybe it was Foxy Brown questionable. You know?
Well, Jay-Z was writing Foxy Brown.